time ago, I said the following words. Welcome to Triangle Strategy. We were introduced to Serenoa Wolfort, Benedict Pascal, Frederica Esfrost, and Roland Glenbrook. 4 individuals that would go on to shape a lot of this year's YouTube career for me. I don't know when this video is coming out, but I guarantee you it will be at least a few months after it's been filmed, because it's in March right now, and there's 76 videos. So, with all that said and more, 76 videos later, 4 endings, 4 loops, we find ourselves at the conclusion of the War Chronicle. I am Love Academy 2000, and I will say, for the possibly the final time, welcome to Triangle Strategy. In the last episode, we fought Minister Delilah of the Saintly Seven, defeated her, and for this is the amazing part, convinced her not to kill suicide into us. We spared her. And with no other obstacles, we finally make our way to the Hierophant's Palace. Today is the final battle of not just Triangle Strategy's conviction route, but of also this LP. Serenoa and his allies prepare themselves for one last battle. One that will put an end to the war over Salt and Iron for good. Well, let me get my mouse out of the way one last time. Now I'm going to shut up so we can get the big reveal, because we already know most of what they're about to discover.
There's no one here.
But I'm just going to shut up and let it play out.
Lord Serenoa, perhaps it is time we see the true face of the Hierophant.
But this is... What's the matter, Serenoa?
It's a machine.
Perhaps they left it here after the true Hierophant fled the palace.
No one has ever seen behind these curtains, which could only mean...
Step away from the Holy One, you insolent swine.
You mean to say this doll is your Hierophant?
Just so. You should feel honored to be the first to learn the truth.
This is the truth?
You forget your station. No matter. She can be replaced.
Was there ever a person behind those curtains? Or were the words you spoke on her behalf?
All his, yes.
So you were pulling the strings in Hyzant all along?
The Holy State needed a leader. Had I not given it one, our nation would have long since fallen. Three decades ago, as the Salt Iron War raged on, the previous Hierophant fell ill. At a time when we most needed unity, the Saintly Seven began bickering amongst themselves. All fell into chaos. Only I understood. The Saintly Seven were all so fallibly human, and no greedy human would ever be able to unite our people.
But none but a human can lead his fellow man.
Not so. I realized that the goddess herself could guide them, for she is eternal and absolute. And the next Hierophant should be just the same. By my own hand, I crafted an undying Holy One who would lead this nation in the goddess's name.
You crafted a living thing.
Minister Lila's research made it all possible. She is an undying machine, moved by the power of Elfric. She is as absolute as the goddess herself.
And you were the one putting words in her mouth. You've done nothing but deceive your people this whole time.
And what is so wrong with that? Unlike my fellow saints, I do this not for myself. Need you proof? Witness the peace and prosperity Hyzant enjoyed for decades. The people's faith in the goddess deepened, and they rejoiced over her blessings of equality and happiness. Until you heretics ruined it all.
I will not deny wanting to bring happiness to the people. Any leader would want the same. However, I refuse to stand by as you preach lies and deceive those you were meant to lead. You betray your people's trust.
People cannot make the right choice without knowing the whole truth. Keeping them in the dark makes it impossible for them to see the other paths before them. The goddess's path, your path, is not the only true one.
Hyzant has deceived its people for many long years. They used the Roselle and tricked their own people. If that is truly what the goddess believes, then she is evil incarnate.
Enough of your senseless ideals. Pretty words alone won't save anyone. Humans are fools. The wise must protect them and show them the way. For fools, thinking is tiresome, decisions terrifying. Reality breeds discontent. Freedom gives rise to greed. Free will creates doubt, and ideals of justice lead to conflict. Ridding people of these things is the only true path to happiness and peace. How can you not see that the people want to be controlled?
That is not your decision to make. People err in judgment. There are times when our hearts cloud our eyes to the right path. Call it foolishness if you want, but we can learn from our mistakes. We can find others to walk a new path with us. Denying that means robbing the people of their chance to grow.
The people need neither a new path nor growth. They have me to show them what is right.
Then we will do away with both you and your rule. Even if your puppets live forever, it won't mean a thing!
No. My rule is immortal. The perfect Elfric has been completed. And now that it flows within me, I am as eternal as the Hierophant and the goddess herself.
So Elfric was a study on immortality.
Your will is to live and control the people forever. Just what are they to you?
They are my beloved children, adorable and pitiful in their foolishness and misery.
You lie. You fear your people. You fear them learning the truth and denying your rule. You cannot accept the fact that you are as foolish as them. And it is out of this fear that you seek to control them. You are nothing but a coward, Idore.
The Absolute fear nothing. Be gone from this world.
No. If you are so absolute, prove it. Shatter our convictions.
Very well, then. It is time you knew the goddess's true power.
More puppets?
They are innumerable.
Do not falter. Our convictions will never be shaken.
Friends of House Wolfort, it is time we end Idore's reign of deception. To arms! Together, we shall strike down this false saint!
And so, we find ourselves after, and I've crunched the numbers here, about 80 chapters of content, and well over this. We find ourselves at the final battle with Minister Idore, a level 50 demigod with a unique portrait. I like this incarnation. So, the ultimate ability that Idore has is summoning the Hierophant. The Hierophant is a generic enemy, but she has all of the shit she has as a boss. Then we have these automatons that, well, yeah, they're weird, I guess. I believe Idore has more than either has more than 2,000 HP or he just has way more than normal. 41 speed, so he will always go first. The Hierophant's subjects are needlessly slow. For the very last battle of the game, the following units will be coming with us: Roland, Benedict, Frederica, Gila, Anna, Eridor, Huette, Milo, and Avlora. Which would be every single unit that was the story unit that I recruited during this final playthrough of the game. If I had gone with units that I would actually say were the most beneficial, then there would be Medina and Ian's would join this party. So just to give you an idea of who would be with. But we're going to be using the Core 8. Honestly, it's a really good group of people, especially with Eridor and Huette. Huette can sit actually upon the throne and just start popping people. Idore has a lot of powerful attacks. He's also a Thunder Mage. So, there you go. Sadly, we have to deal with a Thunder Mage. But anyway, with that being said, let us save our game. And let us begin the battle.
Idore Delmira, in the name of the countless who have suffered under your cruel ambitions, I shall strike you down!
You speak of ambitions as if they are anathema. But what is this but the result of your own lust for power?
1 second, unfortunately, I have to do something real quick. Alright, I'm back.
How many of you killed to stand here before me? How much blood has been spilled?
Jeez.
There is only one truth, her truth, and I shall send you before her begging for mercy.
There is
Benedict
no mercy
gets
on
this Dragon Shield for all four of
This
us,
must
that
work.
should probably be fine. It gives Gila a way to defend against these skillers. Every single playable character has dialogue with Idore in this chapter.
You are not but a soulless husk, and you have no voice with which to speak. Norzelia ill needs a leader such as you.
Indeed. Jesus.
What? It's moving! Everyone, on your guard!
Alright. Those blow up.
Time to work.
They blow up if you get near them, right? Yeah, they do. I guess I'll just throw poison at one.
This'll hurt.
And poison again.
You won't escape.
Charge!
Does she blow up too? No, she doesn't. Cool. Alright. Opportune strike. It's...
A ruler should be a vessel through which the people's desires are realized. But a leader without a soul cannot hear their pleas. Your rightful place is under the rubble of the church.
Opportune attack, 76
Brace
damage, and then 230. Avlora should be able to take care of that.
What to do?
Quiet,
Cool, paralysis.
you. You are so
Miss.
come.
Oh, I can do shadow stitching. That should actually... Yeah, that helps.
Defeat is not an option.
Hawk dive on this one right here.
I end this.
Last resort goes off, so I can avoid that.
My turn.
Ooh.
If I must destroy myself, surrender.
Alright. These puppets will come
I
up.
shall do what I can.
I'm actually just gonna leave Gila on the throne. She's the new Hierophant. Actually, she'd be a really good Hierophant in all honesty. If you really think about
Let
it.
me show you what I've learned.
Let's kill Blazing Chain on the Hierophant. When this battle is finished, the Rod of Goddess.
When this battle is finished, the rot of the goddess's teaching shall be plain for all to see. I shall reduce you to scrap and restore the stolen honor of the Roselle. Stay right there.
And there goes that one. TP increase.
Me too!
Alright. Puppet Master, that creates another Hierophant, which is nice. That gets 2 TP.
I see a path.
That
to
gets
victory.
TP off of him. I will probably have to take a few last resorts to the face. Like here. I can do this. Yeah, this is probably gonna hurt. Oh, it's only if it's only 33 damage, then I should just do this normally. All right.
Just as I planned.
Yeah, that's not. It's negligible damage.
You know too much.
This battle is ours.
Let's hit this one.
Not another step.
You poor thing. Light as a butterfly.
Pop.
Die already! Defeat is not an option.
This is the last of the Dragon Shield characters, I think. Yeah. There we go. And that's that one dead. Hierophant's up next. She summons another doll. And then moves
Flee
right
while you have
here.
the chance.
Risky maneuver doesn't take. You think it would. Maybe I changed that so that it wouldn't, or something. Ooh, I could do this. Let's do that.
I am finished.
God, that fly handler is huge.
Let me heal your wounds. Fear none.
Let's
for
yeah,
outside
give
yourself.
Roland miraculous light. Another puppet. Thing's gonna start trying to gang up on crap, can't remember her name.
Allow me.
On Avlora. There we go. Yeah, he does have Divine
There
Blessing.
is no mercy on the battlefield.
Do I have a spell that could assassinate him? Yes, I do. For some reason, they take more damage from fire.
I will end this.
Alright, that's another
Victory is
kill for Anna and Idore. The less of them here, the better. Magic Bullet hits you at 153 damage. That's not great, but I wish I could choose how Roland moves. I want to save 4 dragons for when we actually start hitting Idore.
my turn.
I mean, if Idore comes and says hi to Roland, I'm fine with that.
This battle is ours.
Alright, there is another dead one, another
Defeat
dead
is not an
Hierophant.
option.
Slice. Milo's up.
Play.
I can use a ranged healing pellet on Huette. That should heal her up to full.
My turn.
Avlora, I'm going to pull her back and use a Panaka pellet. We'll actually scratch that. I'm just going to keep her going. And use Risky Maneuver to kill this person.
Cool heads shall prevail.
Alright.
Come at me!
Where they're out of Hierophants.
Let me show you what I've learned.
The Rizal have been freed, and the Saintly Seven are no more. Nothing remains of the High-Sent you built, Idore.
Indeed.
On the contrary, so long as I exist, so long as the Hierophant stands, faith can be rekindled, and Hyzant's glory shall be reborn. History is written by the victors. Truth is made by the triumphant.
You are blinded by your ambition, and perhaps have ever been. Norzelia shall not know peace until it is rid of you. Stay right there.
There goes Blazing
Time to
Chains. Anna can move here. Idore's gonna Puppet Master and then go invincible again.
There shall be no mercy. There shall be only death. Absolute. Final.
Ow.
There is no mercy on the battlefield. Preparation is key.
Not bad.
Let's give her a Panaka pellet and put her right next to Idore.
I won't lose.
I will not. 4 dragons, 68% chance to hit. Sure. Opportune Strike is what's gonna hit for the shield.
Has been left to fester. In the name of Glenbrook, I shall cleanse it here and now.
And then what, my young king? Do you have the resolve to steer Norzelia upon the right course?
Perhaps once I would have said no to your question. But that was simply because I was afraid. Afraid to crawl before I could walk. But my friend showed me that at the end of suffering and uncertainty lies truth. I may be king by virtue of birth, but but I will do all in my power to earn my title. This is it!
That sounds great. Please hit, please hit, please hit. Nope, she dodged. That's
Here I come.
rough, in all honesty. Oh, I don't think I'll hit Idore. That's a shame.
Forward!
Alright, 924.
Your misguided ideas threaten to corrupt the realm, Seminole Wolfort. I shall cut off their spread at the source.
24 plus.
Repent, and I shall grant you a swift death.
Sorry,
I walk
no.
a path unclouded by doubt. A path of my own making. Come what may, my steps shall never waver. Ah!
So he has 1,202 HP for fun.
Cool heads shall prevail.
Yeah, he has 1,200 and 2 HP.
I can do it.
Choices. You ramble on endlessly
Alright.
about justice, but what you truly fear is being denied.
Ooh. Yeah, Milo has history with Idore.
What does one such as you know of my position? You overstep your bounds.
With love.
Funk. Ice Stone. Idore's back. This is gonna hurt him, isn't it? Yeah, and paralyzed.
So much talent and wisdom, all made to serve a single man's desires. How many have suffered at the altar of your pride?
I needn't concern myself with the opinion of one such as you. Talent and wisdom is worthless without a guiding hand, and that hand is mine.
I see you are beyond reasoning. All that is left for us is to ensure your twisted philosophy ends with you.
I'll take you on!
Okay, I was confused for a second there. Let's light wave him right here.
I'll be the first to admit I ain't much for words. But even a fool can see what sets my lord apart from the likes of you. When Serenoa speaks of Norzelia, of its future, I feel hopeful. With you, I feel only the cold cruelty of a man who thinks he's better than me.
What use is hope? A poison that rots people's hearts and gives them false pretenses. And when those ridiculous ideals aren't met, they suffer.
Yeah.
Must be stamped out. The flock must learn to be led.
You'll have to get through me!
Alright, that's another
I will
one.
end this.
Nope, can't proc it with Anna.
Allow me.
I do want to give a Panaka pellet to Serenoa, so that Serenoa does not just get murdered.
You've done it now!
My turn.
Yes.
You and Gustadov were but two sides of the same coin. And both of you will die alone, with only your tattered ambition by your side.
Ooh.
The wise man stands alone. Such is his duty, for how else would he lead?
If I must destroy myself...
Why did I do that? I just took 75 HP of damage for no reason.
Your defense is weak. So long as there are people to subjugate, your appetite shall never be sated. This cruel crusade of yours will never end.
Such is the purpose of the church. If the wise do not guide the meek, they shall squabble endlessly without aim.
Jeez, everyone is bitching at
See
them.
where
I
your
think the only ones
guidance
who
has led
haven't
them.
are Anna and
No
Huet.
longer shall they suffer for your sake.
Alright, cool, another Hierophant. And there's Divine Blessing.
My turn.
You left yourself open.
We're cornering him.
Time to take flight.
Focus.
I won't miss.
We've come to many crossroads in our journey, and not always taken the right path. However, there is no doubting what we must do now. For the good of one and all, we shall deny your future and strike you down where you stand.
Woo, good job, Huet.
Soldiers aren't meant to think. Be quiet and accept your judgment.
Well, that's insulting.
Try this.
Leave it to me. Yes,
Whoop.
For the honor of House Wolford.
Your orders?
I can get...
I'll kill you and end the war. Prepare to die.
Whoa, that's a bit deep for Hannah.
Oh, you misguided little girl. It is I, and I alone, who has the power to end this. And when I do, I shall awaken House Wolford from their delusion.
This'll hurt.
Alright,
now.
wait.
Did you see that?
Oh, Roland, please hit. Please hit.
Suffer.
Roland!
Now.
Roland did it! For the good of Glenbrook, for the good of Vestfrost, and for the good of Hyzant.
Why? My divine rule was to last forevermore.
And for the good of the world of Norzelia.